It's Jose with Oakland Latinos United, aka Oakland Latinos United, with a Barrio tours of San Antonio Park. Out here kicking back with my homie Masatal. So we're gonna have a guest, my homie from Modesto from the 209, kicking back out here in Parque San Antonio. What do you think of San Antonio Park?
It's cool, man. It's a good spot. Pretty, nice trees.
So let me talk a little bit about San Antonio Park's history. This park has a huge history with the Chicano movement and with Raza in general. This is a park where they had the Chicano moratorium, 1970, July 26. One of the guest speakers was Corky Gonzalez and various others. The Chicano Revolutionary Party, the Brown Berets, they marched from Jingletown, which is roughly over there, all the way here, and had a big rally. There was about 1,000, 2,000 people here, and it was the war. It was against the Vietnam War, and it was a build-up to the Chicano movement in Los Angeles. And we had a little small commemoration to that. Remember? Tell them a little bit about the commemoration we did last year to it.
So the commemoration entailed down over there where you see the lawn, the front lawn right there, was gathering everybody from different locations and celebrating that special moment of civil rights era. There was music, everybody got to talk, there was food, people were dancing, and it brought the commune together. It brought people from different backgrounds on a common playing field.
Hopefully we could do something like that again in the near future. But yeah, that was fun. It was like I said, it was a commemoration, and he was here to witness it. I actually put it together, and yeah, it was a beautiful thing. Let's take a little walk. Besides that, this was also where the lowriders used to kick it back in the 1970s and 80s. The lowriders used to gather around the park with their ramflas, you know what I mean, and their hainas, bumping oldies, and then they would cruise East 14th, you know, after they were done here kicking it. And besides that, this was also where the Cinco de Mayo festival used to be back in the 80s and 90s. A huge Cinco de Mayo. I know if you're an OG Oakland folk like me, you remember when the Raza used to gather here for Cinco de Mayo back in the day. So this park has a lot of history with Raza, you know what I mean? Also, we can't forget, they used to do the Chicano moratorium here, and also before that, they used to do the Malcolm X Jazz Festival here. So there's history, you know, with a lot of things. They also did protest here in the late 70s for Barrio Benavides when he was killed by Oakland police. That was in 1976. So San Antonio Park has a long history, you know what I mean, with the Raza. And then when I was growing up, I remember Quince used to kick it here. It was called Barrio San Antonio Park. And what was that gang you told me that supposedly existed here at one point?
According to the Teen Angels, there used to be an old Teen Angels drawing that talked about the Texas boys.
Yeah, and I never heard of that. I mean, I'm from Oakland, and I've heard of damn near every hood in Oakland, and I never heard of nothing called Texas Boy. So if anyone out there knows some glitch about Oakland and you heard of the Texas Boy, leave it in the comments. But I never heard of the Texas Boys. You seen that, what, in Teen Angel?
It was in Teen Angels, and I met a couple of people in the military from Oakland that mentioned that was an old, small clique, the Texas Boys, but they were all either dead, OD'd, in prison, and no longer doing productive things with their life. They were just PTSD'd out.
So yeah, man, yeah, I never heard of them. So over here you got a boxing gym that's ran by a local Chicana, you know what I mean? What's going on over there? Somebody trying to do donuts?
Sideshowing the
it's from San Antonio Park
and the toaster ride, homie.
But anyway, they right here, a Chicana, she's I get from the town. She's running a little boxing gym over there, and over here you got the Raza that plays soccer over here. You know what I mean? Every day in the afternoon, you always see hella Mexicanos, Latinos, Raza, Central Americans playing soccer over there. See a beautiful view of downtown Oakland. But yeah, man, San Antonio Park has a very deep history with Raza, you know what I mean, with Asians as well. A lot of Asians used to kick it here also, and you know, it just has history, put it like that. And I've heard recently that the city wants to turn a part of San Antonio Park into a fire station, which is BS. It's garbage. Why would you want to destroy the park that belongs to the community to put a fire station? I'm all for building fire stations, but you got plenty of room to put a fire station. What's your take on that? A historic park like this being turned, at least half of it being destroyed for a fire station that Raza and people of color utilize.
very simple. Look at the killer views.
Yeah.
Once you start to set a foothold here and you put the fire department and the police department follow suit, you could turn condos, you could turn and flip and establish more housing and start to flush out and sanitize the area of people of color.
Yeah.
It's very easy. The wealthy will get to take the BART or any kind of access here, and you just get rid of more and more people, displace more and more people, and have them go to Modesto, to the San Joaquin Valley, and you just shuffleboard people around. You only leave it open for the wealthy and the people who are entitled to have these areas to themselves, not the hardworking minorities or people of color.
Yeah. And how does it make you feel? Because I've taught you the history of this park. You know, you didn't know too much about it. How does it make you feel knowing this park has such a deep history with Raza and the Chicano movement, and they want to slap the Raza in the face like doing that?
Well, it goes hand in hand. They're putting egg yolk into the face of a lot of the history of the Chicano Raza, the brown people, and what's only left is the word of mouth and the murals on the walls. There's no literature or tangible historical documents out there that teach the history.
Yeah.
So once you can scrub it away, even from the walls, you don't have anything, just the word of mouth. And this is what's going to be it's been happening, and it's going to continue to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So put pressure on whoever is running the city council in this area, the San Antonio district, to not put no fucking fire station here and destroy this park. This park is beautiful, man. The views are beautiful. Raza utilizes this park. Asians utilize this park. Black people utilize it. You know, people of color, working class people. So why destroy something beautiful? Something that's a historic landmark in the city. And something that has such a history with Raza, especially in Chicano. So, yeah, man, this Barrio Tours was a little different. It's all about San Antonio Park. And for those of you who don't know San Antonio Park, it's on the corner of Foothill and 15th Ave. It's on a little hill. Look at that view of the top of the park.
Look at those trees.
Yeah, the trees. It's really nice here, though. I really like coming to this park. It calms me down. But yeah, man, that's basically what I wanted to talk about in this spiel, in this Barrio Tours of San Antonio Park out here in the San Antonio district. You feel me? So one love to all those folks who grew up coming here. And yeah, man, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. But yeah, rumor has it they want to build a fire station here, and that's just unacceptable, man. There's plenty of other places to put fire stations. What next? They want to put condos here as well, so like the homie said. So yeah, man, this is Jose, over and out.